that just popped up out of nowhere. That was pretty wild. Just took 1,000 in buy side with that pop up there. What was that news? I know we got CPI coming soon. Is that it? It was CPI. Okay, so we're just trying to guesstimate where it's wanting to go here. So we just took about 2K in buy side with that push up. It's a pretty massive push. Let's see, how many points was that? 150 point push. Well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get everything. Wait a minute, why is it not turning on? Test. Why is it not? Hold up. Does it work now? Ooh. It's not loading. That's odd. Weird. It's a pretty massive push up. Yes, looks like it could clear this buy side up here at 6,100. All right, nice, Sandy. We're just gonna test this. Okay, that worked. Let's see if this actually loads properly now. Okay, nice. It does load. So you need the signal for it to actually load, so that's why it wasn't on. Okay, turn off the RGB mask and the horizontal blur. Wow, 1,533 contracts at 6,070 on ES. $1,533 at 670. Let's go zoom in on this to show you up close and personal. What about NQ? You got a 400 contract player up at 22-1.
Good luck, Commander.
By the way, if you guys would be so kind as to just hit the like and make a comment on yesterday's video, then if we can get 10 comments, I can give away a free Apex account, 250K. Now it's turned to 1,700 contracts. No. Okay. We just hit 160 lot. Buyer at 2,225. Sorry, 22,025. My bad. And yeah, that 1,200 lot at 60.70 is like pushing it down right now. 10 minutes until the hourly close. $167 seller entered on top of that buyer at 22.35. The 1,000 lot moved down to 6,065. They're using that spoofing technique of dangling a carrot above the pressure. They call it like a drill. It's like a 5 minutes till the hourly close.
Rush to the old order and create a new society!
Is it gonna go fill that 1,000 lot? Four minutes. Yo, what's up? Tio in the house. Say what? That's good. Another day, another tomfoolery from NQ. Who is the guy that... I saw a Nutty Bars video. Yeah. Hey, I made some gains. I got gains. I got gains. I had the video of it too. I'm not making it up. You were there. We took the long. All right, 1 minute till the hourly close. Lovely. All right. It's showtime. 30 minutes. We have like, they have 500 lot at, what is that? 6,063 and another 1,000 lot at 6,065. They've been like, when they put that heavy order up, it started to push it down, but now it's starting to come up towards those levels which they lowered. If they sweep that, that's pretty. It's a big player getting out there, selling into strength. NQ also has a 400 lot and a 300 lot at 2250, and another 400 lot at 2260. All right. Except Patrick Wieland. Yeah. And what happened to Ilhadi? I haven't seen him in a while. Nah, I don't think so. It's impossible. It's like, it's like, pardon me, do you have any gray poop on? So it swept some 500 lot that like was just dangling itself there, and then it went, said, "Do you want that price, eh?" Boom, and it just took it. Somebody with the 1,000 lot put a 500 lot lower, and then they went, "Okay, I'll grab that." NQ didn't quite go up to the 2250. There's 300 and 400 up there, and then another 400 at 2260. And those have been static for how long now? Or basically since we started pulling back. They're like, he's interested. Oh, stop everything. They're like, shh, shh, shh. They're interested. It's like inverse magic. I mean, you were telling me the other day, like, pre-market is, you know better than to do pre-market. So I was waiting today. CPI as well. I'm like, Bitcoin did that a lot. They bull flag out, then they stop hunt, and then they go. So if you just wait, there's 165 lot at 22.25 that was executed as a buyer, so they could come up. They come up on that. They could be holding this strength on that. Wonder though, are they those lots looking to get like? Are they protecting? That 1,000 lot player, what is that? What do they want at 60, 65? Let's just test the audio because it always gets messed up. Okay, it's working. 20 minutos. Yo, what's up, CM? Shout out. That 1,000 lot's not going anywhere. At 6,064. There's a 300 lot also at 6,065. Oh, nice. Cursor AI. That's nice. Coming back on a 167 seller at 22.35. If it goes above 22.35, is it going to sweep that 22.50 static order? There's another node it's establishing up here. "15 minutes. The 44 440 lot just got added. The seller at 6,058 on ES. They previously burped up and grabbed the last 500 lot that went low, like from the wall that they held it at. They're gonna burp up and grab that guy, or is he pinning it down? And Q still got just no change on the large players, hanging up at 22,050. It's gravitating up to that 440 lot, 6,058.75. They gonna grab it? And 12 minutes. The 440 lot moved itself up. They didn't want to get filled. They moved it up to 6,061 from 6,058. So they're like, maybe I can get filled up here. If they're spoofing, they're just trying to gravitate it up. They lost their conviction to hold the line there. Came above that 165 buyer at 22,025. But it's just kind of idiot boxing here. Well, they completely moved it now from 61 behind. They moved it behind the 1,000 lot at 6,065 now. They're like, this guy will defend me. Just holding this area. Like, place your bets, place your bets. Up or down, up or down. Sideways galore. Come one, come all. Be interesting to see if it clears that 1,000 lot. Like, what is that 1,000 lot looking to defend that or get absorbed by some passive buyers that are reaccumulating to push it up on them, or what? Like, I'd like to see some sort of motion in the ocean. Interesting. Seven minutes. Ooh, the 1,000 lot moved to 6,057. So they're attempting to. They're expecting it to go down, I guess. They lowered their number to 800, but they moved it to that level lower. Indeedly doodly. Five minutes. The answer is it depends. Exactly. Oh, they're gonna fill that 800 lot? Oh, wait, the 800 player moved up just before he got filled to 6,060. He's like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to go up. This large player is like playing this price suppression spoofing game where they like, but then they keep changing their conviction zone. It's funny. There's some passive bulls playing with the seller, man. The overt seller spoofing their orders, and the passive bulls are like, I'll fill you. I don't mind. It's interesting. Interesting. 3 minutes. Oh, now we're going to the downside. Two minutes. What happened? That's crazy. Less than a minute. The 800 lot just pushed their order up to 6,070. They're like, I don't think, they didn't think they're going to be holding that line. That 486 player at 6,065 still there. And we're off. A 500 lot entered the fray. He wants to get filled at 6,053. Indeed. ES dumping. Nice. Back at VWAP. And settlement at 962. $200 buyer entered at 976. No strength behind it just yet. Nope. Is it buyer absorption, or are we going to reward this buyer at 976? The 500 lot moved down to 990. I think the sellers think they have control here. They pretty much do. We did come to settlement at 962, so if the bulls were going to defend the zone, that would be it. They have chosen poorly. $6,040 getting swept on ES. Decent push right there. There's a volume imbalance at basically 22K. 500 lot spoofing lot moved itself up higher. Mm-hmm. It's a good job at maintaining the delta. It's not really like giving an aggressive anything just yet. Nice little push there. Peeling off one at 22.03. The volume imbalance. You just hit it. Nice. Stop's going to break even. Damn it. It's definitely jittery as heck these days. There's a 224 seller that just got hit. Yeah, it stopped me at break even. That was lame. There's coming back on this 224 contract seller at 994 that it's coming back on. Theoretically, if it holds 994 above it, or not. I mean, it looks like if it comes back on 994, that could be the case. But it needs to come back above that for that to be true. It's not doing it. Sellers are just, yep. Is there some news at the top of the hour or anything to look out for? I don't think so, right? The CPI was it, right? You're not really hitting much just yet, so if it's oh yeah. We're back at the daily open, sweeping through it, going back to previous week high. Now we hit about 459 in sell side. So we came back on about 1,000 in sell side. Even then some, like 1,500. Somebody just put 100, 200 on the table and it's absorbing them. 200 buyers just stepped up at 927 and 930 and it just rejected them. So you could see buyer absorption unless it comes above 930. let's see what ES swept. Came down to 635. There's another few lots down there at 6,035 and 6,030, but that's about it nearby. Let's go look lower then. Not really much until 6,000 even, but the volume point of control moved to that entire pop-up region where we're at 930. So the volume point of control currently at 930. $223 seller entered at 944, and it's not turning around on them. It's punishing them as they enter right now. I went long after rewarding of those buyers at the volume point of control, entry 92675. Stop at break even. Is it gonna do another 50-point douche move, or is it gonna just do one of those send it Friday type dealios? We just created a volume imbalance on the 1,000 tick as we started to go up. Yeah, me too. Same. I'm just trying to make a. I got like reamed on that loss, like on the way down. So I'm waiting till I get paid properly until I say anything about it. Yeah, I'm up 260 ticks on that, and I haven't taken profit yet. saying it. Yeah. I'm not greedy. I'm just gonna play myself there. All right, whatever. I manually closed it. Either way, we're not red anymore, so. Initially, I was down like 1,500, but now I'm up 500. So, made like $2 grand. Let me make sure my mic is not acting fritzy right now. Yeah, that'll be interesting to watch. That was beautiful. So we came to the previous swing high. Ah, that's where we rejected off of a previous swing high. Lovely. Well, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful recovery. Didn't have to recover, but it did. It created a volume point of control. We saw some buyers enter, and then we were like, okay, if it starts to reward these buyers, theoretically, they're coming back in control, and took it. That 223 seller just got reamed to the upside. Now it's coming back fiercely to that volume imbalance and the VWAP. All right, well, that was a rough start, but it ended up okay. We had like 2 stops, and then the third paid. It was the same as yesterday. It was like 2 bad trades followed by a good trade that paid for all the mistakes. Yeah, it looks like it could be inverse head and shoulders. Who knows? Upside. Back to that previous swing level. Do-do-do-do-doots. Yeah, that was a nice little pullback immediately to 269 sell side, and now you're starting to idiot box this previous drop down range. Three minutes until the hourly close. Then you'll see some algorithmic chop. That's why there's some algorithms turning off and on. So there's like a little burp. Like switching the gears to drive 1 to drive 2 as New York enters the fray. Loading. Let's see what static orders are. All of those big players kind of disappeared from the pre-market. There was like those 500. Oh no, you still got that 800. It's an 888 lot at 6,070 on ES. Oh, they just changed it to 893. Bastard. Let me go see what. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you had all of those. If we look at those rocket ships down there in April. I haven't looked at oil ever. Let's see what oil, how it operates. Let's do some TA on oil. Just basically pulls back to support and then rips. It's like creates support, pulls back, rips. Pulls back, rips. So far it's been bullish since May, it looks like. Huh. I want to see that news for oil when it hits though. Yeah, NQ looks like it's about to burst to the upside. Alongside with ES. That previous algorithmic pre-market, like 10-minute candle, previous swing high, we're breaking above that at 993. Can we hold that previous swing high? Then we're clandestine for more. Mm-hmm. Yep. ES looks to sweep that 6,057 static orders of 200 contracts. There's a 600 player that just got absorbed as it pulled back there. Yeah, 84 contracts at 2250, that static order up there. That 500 players going. They did their damage for the session, I guess. Booyah. It looks like there's some static orders it wants to sweep up there. There's more to the upside than the downside, but what do I know? I just put a little whale on the screen so that it'll like induce the outcome, maybe. Who knows? Uh-oh. Sweep it for TO. Go to 2212. You know you want to. 2212, baby. Let's see it. Let's make it real. Let's go. I'm here for it. Let's do it. I'm not in it, but I'm just... I would like to see it on your behalf. I mean, it looks like it's there. Like you got more like resting orders up there, like than you do down below. So there's, other than it's just like it's jittering out the over leveraged minis, I guess. But yeah, it wants to sweep it. Here it goes. It was like, oh. It started to. It hit 22K even, and then it just... There we go. Oh, a 64 buyer got hit, though. Oh, too heavy. No. Oh, that's... that sucks. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Well, just be like, wow, it looks long. No, there was a day like I had to lose like $100, and then I was trying to lose one, and I just kept making more and more, I was like, no, I want, wait, what? And I was like, did I just break the market by trying to lose? You should try that one day. Everyone should. That's true. You should just try to lose and see what happens. Yeah. There was also a day where I played like reverse. Like if it hit my stop, then I just reverse. And then that was how I tested ATMs, because I was like, if it hits my trailing, then I just go reverse. And then it hits my trailing, I go reverse. And then, oh, and now it goes. Well, sweeping that 2012 now. ES has those resting orders at, what is that? 60, 56, 25. They're going for the 200 up there. That 899 player at 6,070's just been taunting the entire time. Okay, let's see how many comments we have on that yesterday's video or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. If we can get 6 more comments on that, then we can do like a giveaway. Just need to say something, doesn't matter what. What was that pullback? By how much did it pull back? Let's see. Yeah, nice, Garvin, yeah. Looks like it's about to sweep the resting orders. You're just there. You might as well just burp up and grab them now. Just gotta do the finishing swoop. The Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Senpuken! They do. I won a ninja star. I'll show. Oh, I did actually. As poison. They would just like immobilize them for later. Here we go. Yeah, I won this one at like a ninja village. They have these athletic things where you can like rope walk through trees in the forest and stuff, and then they have like a bunch of shows and stuff. Yeah. And then they had this challenge where you could try to win a ninja star if you get enough points by throwing actual ninja stars, and I was the only one that day who actually won one. And they were like, wait, this foreigner, this white boy won the ninja star? Little did they know I bought ninja stars when I was a kid in Chinatown, and me and my friend sharpened them and like practiced for hours, so I knew how to throw them. So I was like this ringer that was like, oh, you want me to try? Oh, gee, I don't know if I can. And I'm like, ding, ding, ding. And I was like, wait, what? How did you just get 300 points? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Beginner's luck. And then I was like, I'll take the name. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, they'd also like dip them in poison and stuff so that if you got hit, even if you survived, you wouldn't survive afterwards. They Did you know they had to learn how to do like shakuhachi too. Do you know what shakuhachi is? It's like a bamboo flute. Well, but because there was these Buddhist, because the shakuhachi players they were called Komuso monks. They wore these wicker baskets on their head, and they would allow them. They would be allowed to pass through, because they were monks. They would be allowed to pass through anonymous through different things, but then they would give them tests like, play this song. If you can't, you die. And that's how they would know if they were a real monk, because they're not allowed to show their face, because the monk mask, the wicker basket, is supposed to show your disconnect from the world. So the ninjas would learn how to play that so they could pose as a Komuso monk, but they would actually learn how to play those songs so that if an official who was talking about secrets or whatever asked that monk to like, hey, you play that song to make sure you're real, and they would actually play it so that they could pose. That's how they could get into places as monks. My friend and I had like Komuso. He had a Komuso mask, and we were called the priests of nothingness, and we had this like yeah, we were like an electronic breakbeats group, and we played like our own music, and then he played with the wicker mask on and played shakuhachi on top of it. So that's why I know so much about it, because I had like a drum that was like it's kind of like a hand drum that's like yeah, it sounds like a priest one. Well, they swept the liquidity, and now they're pulling back a little bit. There's some more that got resting at 6,060. Let's go see how many comments we got. If we got 10, we can just do the let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more comments. Just 4. Just 4 more, and we could do a drawing. Yeah, I'll give away like a 250K account. I'm not that good. I'm not as good as you. You're much better. My sister's pretty good. Ah, well, the painting is good. Oh, thanks, E. Vasquez. We're gonna do like a 250K giveaway for Apex if you comment on yesterday's video. Just put a comment to get entered. We just need 4 more comments. It's very, very easy. It's going upside. The ninja star. Yeah, I have a bunch of weird. There's a cool shrine where you can go to curse people too. They have like a shrine of curses. They have a shrine. Yeah, basically. You can donate to curse somebody. Like, yeah, you donate to the monk and then basically they have one for everything. Like if you want to pass a test, they have one for the god of studying and stuff. So they have one for curses. They'll be like, Michelle, noroi o kakemasu ne. They'll be like, I'll put the hex on Michelle. And you'll be like, yes, and you get to watch them dance around and do it. It's in the place where where the origin of Reiki happened. So the healing hands and all that stuff. They have the bad side of it too. There were these monks called like Yamabushi who were like mountain men that lived in the mountains, and they worshipped the Tengu, which was like a demon. So they have like nature powers that can be used to heal or curse people. So they're just around the corner from where that healing hands place is where the curse one is. But it's not on the map. Like you have to know somebody that knows where it is, and that's the guy that I knew that came to my wedding. He told me where it was. He was a Shinto monk that lived in the biggest shrine in Japan for a year, so he told me all the different things about it. Like they have this thing where like called the Onmyoji, which were like magicians that had like pentagrams and shit. And I was like, wait, what's that about? And he would be like, oh, I'll tell you next week. And he would make like a 2-sided print every time I asked a question. So I have all... Yeah, they're called Onmyoji, which are like, they're like light shadow priests or something, and they do like good and bad magic. And they were banned in Japan until like the late 90s because they were like the Illuminati of Japan or whatever. Oh yeah, with Aleister Crowley. Right. He had... Yeah, I have the Thoth ones. I quite liked them. So we had like 100 seller hit at 22.14, and they just like slingshotted them to the upside, turned it into 232 buy side. It's not fatiguing at all. Like we could be seeing this go. Let's go see how many comments we got. Did we get those last 4? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. I just need 2 more. 2 more. 2 more comments. It says 9. Oh, but that's a reply. I see. 2 more. Trend dots trending to the upside. Yes, sir. Alright, Tio. Good times. See you tomorrow. Yep. We just need 1 or 2 more comments and then we'll do the 250K giveaway of Apex Eval. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We need 2 more. We'll put it there once we got it. Boom, boom, boom. That cloud, the volumetric cloud. Lovely. Let me see if you guys please just drop a comment in here. I'll post the link. This is yesterday's video, but if you just post a comment on there, I can't have comments on today's video till I end it. So I'll take the comments from yesterday's video and then put them in a comment selector and then get the winner. So we just need 2 more comments to give a 1 in 10 chance. If there's 10 comments, you get 1 in 10 for 250K Apex. Yeah, man, gotta give back, give back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10. All right, we're gonna give 3 more minutes and then we will put it in here and give the good old selectaroo. Nice. And then we'll get a drum roll and all that fun stuff. I mean, technically you can do whatever account you want. The code works for anything. But yeah, I recommend 250K. Garbin got it last time, but if the luck is on his side, he could win again today. 2 more minutes and then we'll hit the selector. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so it's a 1 in 13 chance thus far. Could pull back to the trend dot here. We're hitting the previous rejection zone from an hour before the or 30 minutes before the open. Still got those resting orders at 2250, 40 contracts to sweep. So solid red line here that's been there since we dropped. So I think that's the target. Okay, so how's everyone doing out there? Since you're watching, here's that ninja star we were talking about. You can see the little dragon on there, maybe. It's an actual one. I didn't sharpen it, but I have a soapstone to sharpen it if I wanted to. I got a bunch of stuff. Here's my crystal ball. An actual crystal ball. Here's like a weird little wine stopper. Japan lets you get a bunch of knives too, so I have a bunch of knives, but good thing they don't have guns, so if you ever have a home invader, I have a bunch of surprises for them. Do the comments we leave now disappear after? Because I did not see them yesterday. It should still be there. I didn't. Let me check really quick. Paste and go. Sometimes it like doesn't load properly. Like I see yours there though. Garbin. Wait, where's mine? Weird. No, I saw you put one up earlier, but I didn't. That's odd. Yeah, I saw a comment earlier today. All right, well, the last chance to type a comment, we're going to select the 250K Apex giveaway for an eval. If you put it in on yesterday's live stream comment, then we'll give away an Apex. Last seconds and... okay. Well, here we go. You're in for this time. So here we go. We're gonna find the winner. Here we go. Drum roll. Anything goes. No, not allow duplicates. Include replies. Okay, here we go. Pick a winner. 16 comments. Okay. Trader Dude. Look at that footprint. Congrats to Trader Dude. All right, Trader Dude. Is Trader Dude in the Discord, or if he is, please say something in the Discord chat. Oh, nice, I see you. Cool. After the stream, I will give you the code, and then you can just put it in on payout for the 250K from Apex, and then it'll be free. Boom. Congrats. It's not a curse voucher. No. I'm not gonna do something like that. But I do have a dagger from Tibet right here. This is the dagger that's floating over my head in my icon, and that is actually from Tibet, and it is one that can curse you, but I only saved that for people that deserve it. It has the 3 poisons that keep us in samsara. You have like greed, fear, and ignorance. The 3 poisons, they call it. You can research about it. The 3 poisons. But yes, I do have a cursed dagger, and that's what's hanging on my head in the icon. Because it's a scorpion that can bite you if you get too close. But yeah, that's That was pretty good, nice upside. Too bad I didn't take it. I already made the money back from the few losses. But just slow and steady and not getting greedy. But yeah, there's 100 sellers here, and then yeah, we pulled back on 300 sell side hit in this pullback here. So they're just squeezing the shorts. The shorts think it's a top, and they're just keep using them. There's the volume imbalance up at 22.65. It's just gonna go. You're grabbing that 22.50 static order up there now. All right, Z-Byte, catch you tomorrow. We can do it again tomorrow. I want to create a steady stream. That's what the stream is for. So I want to, if I can get a steady stream, I can steadily give those out too. So if you want to comment on today's video afterwards, that could be cool. All right, guys. So that, once again, that is Trader Dude. I will contact you afterwards. Well, guys, I gotta get some Z's. It is almost midnight my time. It's 11:30 p.m. I gotta work on some stuff for tomorrow. So I will catch you guys tomorrow on the YouTubey. So